Hello everyone. Hi everyone. So today is the final day, right? You know that song, Final Countdown. It was a famous song. It's a final countdown. It's a very famous song. So this is the final countdown for your RBWM, right? Now you have cleared three papers. Some of you might not have, some of you might have. Okay, nothing it happens. See, JAIIB exam generally, if you clear it in single attempt, it's very good. But if you don't, stick to it. See, sticking is important. Always remember, in life, sticking to any point is important. Hi, good evening, Pushpa, Madhu. Good evening, everyone. In life. Okay, good evening, everyone. And kindly note, sticking is important. In exam, it happens many times that JAIIB is not cleared in the single attempt. CAIIB is not cleared in the single attempt. Don't worry, stick to it. Stick to your goals. Okay, once, twice, you will definitely clear it. But now, today's target is clearing the RBWM paper tomorrow without fail. I have taken various sessions for this. You can check all these on the same channel. Today also I will be taking, today night also I will be taking. I will be taking Chalisa. Plus tomorrow morning also I will be taking most expected paper. So watch all these sessions. Watch yesterday's also. Yesterday also very important numericals were taken. So now, let's move on. Hi everyone. Good evening. Shiv Kumar, Mano, Amit. Good evening, everyone. Chalo, let's start. On time, so you will get a benefit again. Those who are on time will get an important benefit. Okay. Others will join late. Those who are joining late will have to go through this video again later. Okay. So first and foremost, very important numerical. This numerical is a case study. It's from your module D, housing. Okay, it's from your module D, housing. So here you'll get it. See, the numerical is like this. Find the encumbrance factor and value of the usable FSI. So encumbrance factor and value of the usable FSI, both the things are asked. So both the things are asked means what? What is encumbrance factor? Firstly, what is encumbrance factor? Encumbrance means whichever eats up my money, my income. Whoever eats up my income, that's encumbrance. Suppose, for example, suppose if I am living in a flat. Okay, I am living in a flat. I am having this flat. The time for Chalisa at night today. Ria, it will be at night today. Exact time I will just tell you later. Okay. But it will be at night, and this most expected question or most expected paper is in the morning tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. 5:30 a.m. Okay. So watch it completely. So now, where were we? Encumbrance. See this. Encumbrance means what? Whatever eats up my income. Suppose if I have a flat and if I have given it on rent, let's say the rent is 20,000 per month. So yearly it is 2,40,000. So that is my gross income. But what is my encumbrance? My encumbrance means the society charges, my electricity bills, my taxes, whatever eats up my income is my encumbrance. Same thing over here. So encumbrance you will be checking, plus second one is value of the usable FSI. Now this numerical may be asked to you for 5 marks, or number one, see, it can be for 5 marks, or second case, it will be divided into 3 parts. There will be 3 separate questions. So what are those? Let's see one by one. First, what is given? Land area is given as 533 square meter. Total built up is given as 205 square meter. Permissible FSI is given as 1. construction cost is given as 5,000 per square meter. Rate of land cost is given as 2,000 per square meter. Desired returns are 9%. Usable carpet area is 155 square meter. Expected rent is rupees 50 per square meter of the carpet area, and outgoings are 1/6 of the yield. So this is all given. Now how will you divide this problem? You will divide this problem into firstly two parts. Firstly, we'll divide it into two parts. What are these? See this. Number one, this first part. Second part is your income, this. And third is value of the usable FSI. These are the three parts. Okay? So first is your desired return. How will you get the desired return? How will you get the desired return? Everyone? How will you get the desired return? The desired returns will be, let's calculate. Desired means what? Whatever I want. Okay? So what is my investment now? Okay, let's do it here only if possible. What is my investment? Investment. What is my investment, everyone? Say this. I have invested in construction and I have invested in land. Both of them I have invested. So what is the investment in construction? See this, 5,000 per square meter. But how much have I constructed? I have constructed built up areas 205. What is built up? What is this carpet? See these two areas you are seeing this. Carpet, built up. Okay. So what is it? Carpet area means where you can lay the floor, the carpet. Means excluding walls. So you are living in a flat, in a house. Excluding walls, whatever is inside is known as carpet area. Okay. If you include the walls, that is called as built up area. Generally built up area is 15%, 1/5. So that is carpet with walls is built up. But what is super carpet then? Nowadays you see everywhere super carpet area. What is super carpet area? Super carpet means your built up area plus your lobby. In the flat you have lobby, lift space, all these corridors. These are all included in super built up. So this is the difference between carpet, built up and super built up. Okay. So here what is given? Here we know built up and carpet. Super built up is not given. Leave it. So now in built up what do we do? See, I have invested for what? First is land cost. Investment in land or in construction. Let's say one by one. In construction. In construction it is 5,000 into what is it? Construction 205. So 205. Get the value. What have I invested in? What is the second investment in this land? Land is land 2000. 2000 into 533. 533. So now get the answer. Everyone get the answers for these two. Get the answers for these two. Yeah, check it everyone. Get the answer for these two. So now get the answer. Get the answers for these two. Get the answers for these. Yeah. So let's do it. I'll also try it over here. So, calci. All of you try with the calci. First one. What is it you are getting? 1066,000. Okay, I'll write it. 2000 into 533. So 1066,000. This is 1066,000. 000. Okay. And what about this? 205 into 5. So 205 into 5,000. So 1025. 10,25,000. Okay. So this is your construction. This is your land. Total investment. Now what you have to do next? Add this. Add these two. So what is the answer you will be getting if you add it? Add it is 1066,123. So 20,91,000. Total investment of mine is investment 20,91,000 and round. Okay. So now this is my investment. Everyone has got this. My total investment is, all of you are getting this. Yeah? All of you getting this? Check it. Yeah. So now what do I want? I want 9% return on this. 9%. So 9%. Multiply this with 9% into 9%. So what is the answer? Get the answer. Into 0.09. 9% means 9 divided by 100. So what is the answer you are getting? Multiply with 9%. Get it, everyone? Correct. Correct, Madhu. Mano, correct. Ajay Kumar Singh. Okay, all are getting it correct. Very much prepared. 188,190. 188,190. 188,190. So this is my expected return. See, question number 1 is over here. Question number 1, you have got it. 188,190. This is my expected return. All of you, this is my expected return. Question number 1 is over. Now question number 2. What is this question number 2? Check this, everyone. Carpet area 155, expected rent is 50 per square meter of the carpet area per month. See, this is per month. Monthly rent it is, per month, because month. So this is per month. So now, if I want yearly rent, then what will I do? Yearly rent, 50 per month, per carpet area, per square meter. So firstly, 50 into 155. What I'll do is 50 into 155. Okay. So now, see this. Just to show you, 533 square meter is a full area. 205 is the built up. So remaining area is 328. This will be requiring it later. So now, let's first calculate the rent. So actual rent is what? Actual gross rent. Gross rent. Actual. So what is my actual gross rent? 50, what is given? 50 into 155, right? 50 into 155 into 12. So 50 into 155 into 12. So that is equal to, get it? 50 into 155 into 12. So what are you getting? 50 into 155 into 12. So it is 93,000. 93,000. 93,000. This is my gross rent, but this is my gross rent. This is my gross rent. Okay. So now, outgoings are what? 1/6 of the yield. Outgoings means my rent, my society charges, everything. That is 1/6 of the yield. Yield means what? Whatever I am getting. So what am I getting? Say this. So outgoings equals to, outgoing equals to 1/6 into, what is it? 93,000. 93,000. Okay. So 1/6 into 93,000. So it will be, what are you getting? 15,500. Others, everyone. 15,500. So you will be getting 15,500. 15,500 you are getting. Got it, everyone? Getting this? 15,500. Who is getting 31,000? What is 31,000? Ajay? 31,000 is what? I didn't get this point. What is 31,000? Okay. So next. So what is my net now? Net rent. Net rent. Net rent equals to 93,000 minus 15,500. This is my net rent. What is the answer for this? Minus 93,000. So I am getting 77,500. 77,500. This is my net rent. Are you getting this, everyone? 77,500. Getting it, everyone? Yeah. Okay, Ajay. Are you getting it now? Yeah. So now encumbrance factor. Encumbrance factor equals to, what is the encumbrance factor? Encumbrance factor means net upon gross. Net upon gross. So what is it? 77,500 upon 93,000. So what are you getting? 77,500 upon 93,000. Do it, everyone. So I am getting it 0.833. Are you getting this? 0.833. This is my encumbrance factor. This is my encumbrance factor. Everyone, kindly note. This is my encumbrance factor. Getting this? Clear, everyone? This is my encumbrance factor. Now what next? See, there were three problems. There were total three problems. Which were these? First was this desired return. Second was encumbrance. Third is value of the usable FSI. This is very easy now. This is very easy. See this. See this. What is the remaining area? 533 is my total land. Out of this 205 I have developed. So remaining is what? Remaining is 328. So 328 into land cost. What is the land cost now? 2000. Land cost is 2000. So 328 into 2000 into encumbrance factor now. Remember, you have to multiply it with encumbrance factor. So 328 into 2000 into 0.833. Okay? 328 into 2000 into 0.833. So what are you getting? What is the answer you are getting? Check this, everyone. Multiply it. Multiply it. Correct. 0.83 you are getting, all of you. So multiply. $328 into 0.833 into 2000. 2000. So I am getting 8, 5, 4 and 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 5, 4 and 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. All this. Okay. So you are getting this now 5, 4, 6, 4, 4, 8. So that is okay, Ajay. Amit, correct. RK, correct. See, even if you get this 5, 4, 6, first three figures are important. First three figures are important. Remaining are not that important. Remaining are easy ones. Okay. So, kindly remember 5, 4, 6, 6, 6. This is your answer. So, here you have three problems. In exam, they will be asking you either one or 2 separately or 3 separately. 3 they can ask you third also. In that they'll give you the encumbrance factor. Okay? So anything can be asked. If they ask you 1 and 2, that will be for 2 marks. If they ask you third one, that will be for 1 mark only. 1 and 2 will be for 2 marks and third one will be for 1 mark. If they ask you as a case study, complete one, then it will be for 5 marks. Okay? Then it will be for 5 marks. So now you tell me, in your AFM, PPB and Indian economy, did you have case studies of 5 marks? Did you have case studies of 5 marks? In AFM, Indian economy and PPB, did you have case studies of 5 marks? 5 marks case studies were there this time? Or there were only maximum 2 marks? What say, guys? Did you have case studies of 5 marks this time? No. Okay. So only 2 marks were there. Okay. So only 2 marks. So here also then don't worry. This will be separate questions. You won't get 5 marks questions then. Okay? You will be getting, if it was not there in the earlier papers, here also you won't be getting it. So remember 2, 2 and 1. Okay? 2, 2 and 1. Now what do you want? You want all formulas. Formula in this problem. See, this formula are very simple. There is no formula as such. There is only one formula. That is encumbrance factor. Only encumbrance factor is a formula. Otherwise, there is no formula. Net income upon gross income. That is my encumbrance factor. Net income upon gross income. That is my encumbrance factor. That's it. Remaining all are just calculations. Okay? They are simple multiplications. Got it? Okay, yeah. So only 2 marks questions. So now I'll tell you one again. Yesterday also I told you. Now also I'll be telling you. You all guys kindly note. How will you solve the paper? How will you solve the paper? You tell me. Yesterday I gave you the trick. Number 1. What will you do for solving the paper? What will you do first? Solve 2 marks questions first. Solve 2 marks questions first. Number 1. Number 2. If you find 1 mark and half mark easy, if you get it very easy, then solve it directly. If you find 1 mark and half mark difficult, tough problems, tough theory, leave it for some time. Leave it for some time, attend it at the end. And kindly note, easy questions are always above 30. See, after 30, you will be getting easy questions. Kindly note this. After 30, you will be getting easy questions. Up to 30, you will be getting tough questions. So don't get entangled. Entangled means wasting your time in first 20, 30, 40 questions. There are many easy questions. Okay, attend full paper and that also with time. Attend full paper with time. That is very important. Otherwise what happens? In the end, 2 minutes are remaining, 20 questions are remaining. Don't do that. First attend 2 marks questions. 2 marks are very important. Once you clear 2 marks questions, then remaining thing you can solve it very fast. Focus on whatever I am saying. Okay? Next. Now look at this. This we'll do it later. Yeah. Among the below given, which of the following is incorrect in context to the branch? Incorrect. Which of them is incorrect with context to the branch? Branch converts the tangible nature of banking services into intangible. Personnel at the branch relate with the customers for their transactions. Communication happens directly between the bank staff and customers better. Okay? Okay, chalo. Next. So what is the answer for this? Which of them is incorrect? Which of them is incorrect over here? CAACB. Okay. Incorrect. Branch converts tangible into intangible. So answer is A. Correct. This is incorrect. See, I would say correct. It's incorrect. Branch converts tangible nature into intangible. It's incorrect. Branch converts intangible into tangible. Branch converts intangible into tangible. Okay? What do you mean by this? Intangible and tangible. See, tangible means which you can touch and feel. Smell, I can feel the smell. This furniture, I can feel the furniture. Intangible means which I cannot see, I cannot feel. Service, when I get a service from somebody. So that is intangible. So what do I do in this? I'll convert this service into tangible. That's why now look at it. In your branches, you have all the posh furniture. Earlier you used to have old banks, you remember? Old banks. In the old banks, you used to have a lot of dust. Old branches. Now everything is changed. Now everything is new, polished. Right? Correct? Everything is polished now. Okay? So now, so A is incorrect. We actually convert intangible to tangible. And what about the remaining ones? Personnel at the branch relate with the customers for their transactions. Communication happens directly between the bank staff and the customer. A good branch layout makes feel good factor. So everything is correct. Remaining all of them are correct. Okay? Next. Which one of the following is not included under retail banking? Not included. Online banking, medium businesses, high net worth individuals and corporate entities who are not included in this retail banking. And E, I will give you C and D both. C and D. So now I have given you one more option, that is C and D. Now think, is it A, B, C, D or E? Is it E? Check if it is E. High net worth individuals. Which of them is not included? Is it C and D? Both high net worth individuals? Correct? The answer is D only, D. Corporate entities. Corporate entities are a part of corporate banking, not a part of retail banking. What is the difference between retail and corporate banking? We saw it yesterday also, I gave some clarity. What is the difference between retail banking and corporate? So let's do it. See, retail. And second is corporate. Corporate. What is the difference? Number of customers. Number of customers. So here it is large. Large. Here it is small. Number of customers. Large over here and small over here. Second, value of transactions. Value. Value means the transactions in retail banking are smaller amount. 1 lakh, 50,000, 10,000, 700, 800, everything. Right? So the value is small. And here it is large. Right? In corporate banking, the value is large. Means you get minimum transaction, you get it for 80 lakhs. 1 crore. 100 crore. I have seen when I was working in banking, in corporate banking, I was working with corporate banks in my last days. So at that time, the minimum transaction which we used to get, transfer, fund transfer, was 250 crores, 300 crores, like those crores we used to get. So corporate banking is a huge amount. Okay? And then volume means number of transactions. Volume. Volume is high over here. And in corporate banking, what is it? In corporate banking, is the volume high or less? Is the corporate banking, is the volume high or low? Yes. Corporate banking volume is no, volume is high. Kindly note, volumes in both retail banking and corporate banking are high. These customers give you large amount of transactions. One customer gives you around 80 transactions per day. Per day. It's high. Value is different. See, kindly note this difference. Never think volume is low in corporate banking. Volume is high in corporate banking also. Okay? Yeah, one thing more. Profit. Profit. Here it is low. Here it is high. But one more problem is there. NPA. NPA is low over here and high over here. Very important. NPA is very high in corporate banking. One account becomes NPA, your full bank is in trouble. In retail banking, that is not the case. Right? So, this is the main difference. And kindly note this difference. You will be getting this difference in your exam. Definitely you will be getting the difference. Okay, you will be getting the difference in the exam. Kindly keep it. Take the photograph of this. Take on your mobile, or now what to take the photograph. Tomorrow is the exam. What will you do by taking the photograph? Remember it. Okay? Don't take any photograph, don't take anything. If you want to take it, you can take it. Otherwise, leave it. Read it fast. Which of the following is not the part of 4 C's of marketing? The 4 C's. What are 4 C's? Cost, customer value, communication and competition. Very important question. Very, very, very important question. 4 C's. We know 4 P's, but we don't know 4 C's. And 4 C's are asked in exam. See this, I have written it over here. Answer directly I have given. Consumer or customer, cost, convenience and communication. Cost, customer value, communication and competition. So which of them is not the part of 4C? Competition. Competition is not the part of 4 C's. Okay, competition is not the part of 4 C's. Kindly remember these 4 C's. They will be there in the exam. Consumer, cost, convenience and communication. 4 important C's of marketing are these. Okay, remember these. Competition is not the part of 4 C's. Okay, competition is not the part of 4 C's. Next, among the following, in which of the given stages there is more growth? Sales volume peaks. Oh, this is in your product life cycle, PLC. This is a part of your PLC, product life cycle. So which of them there is more growth and sales volume peaks? Introductory, growth, maturity and declare. I mean, this is saturation. This is wrong. Decline. There is no stage called as saturation. Okay? Saturation can be related to maturity. Maturity and saturation roughly same. 4th stage is decline. There are 4 stages in the life of the product. Any product will have 4 stages. What are the 4 stages? See this, I have drawn it over here. See this. Pay attention everyone. This is a very important question from your PDP point of view. PDP means Product Development Process. 5th chapter in your module A. Okay? So, what are the 4 stages? See this: introduction, growth, maturity and decline. Introduction, growth, maturity and decline. Now what happens in these stages? Very important. What happens? In introduction, look at this and you will get a question on this only. Whatever I have written, you will get a question on this only. In introduction phase, the investment is very high. Introduction phase, investment is very high. In growth phase, it is medium. It goes down, a bit down. Investment. Maturity, it is at the lowest. Very low. Because we are getting the profits. And decline, it is again high. This is for investments. What about the sales? Look at the sales. Sales are lowest at the introduction phase. In the growth phase, they start growing. See this, growing. In the maturity phase, they are at peak, saturation, peak. Afterwards, they decline, down. Okay, afterwards they decline, they go down. Okay. Investment, sales. What about the net profit? Net profit is always negative at the time of introduction. Always in any business, net profit will be negative at the time of introduction. At the time of growth, it starts growing positively. It starts growing positively. Then it is highest at the maturity level. And again at decline stage, it goes down. Okay. So what was the question? Among the following, which of the given stages there is more growth and sales volume peak? Sales volume peak, highest sales volume. Maturity. So it is at maturity C. C. Okay. Kindly note, giving answer is not the main point over here. Means always I try to do work this way. Even those who are in the paid classes with me, they will also agree with this. I don't believe in giving only the answers. See and go ahead. You must understand the concept. If you understand the concept, you don't have to remember, isn't it? If you understand it, you won't have to remember it. Very simple, isn't it? So that's why this is the basic logic. Investment, profit and sales. These are the 3 points on which you will be asked questions in the exam. For that, you will have to remember this graph. Okay, see this profit is negative over here. Profit, it is negative in the initial stage. Then it grows. Sales is lowest and then it grows. Investment is highest. See, how will the investment work? Investment will work like this. Like this. This will be the investment curve. Initially highest, then it goes down, 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 and then it flattens. This is how the investment works. Okay? Chalo, next. For how many mutual funds bank can act as a corporate agent? Very important. You all might be selling mutual fund and insurance in your banks. Now you tell me, when you sell this mutual fund and insurance, how many mutual funds can you sell? Can you sell only if you are in SBI? Can you sell only SBI? If you are in PNB, can you sell only PNB? Or can you sell any number? Answer is B, no limit, no limit, no limit, no limit. Correct? There is no limit to you. You can sell any number. Okay? Similarly, now I'll ask the question for insurance also. Okay, now tell me for insurance. Insurance. How many insurance products can you sell? Can you sell the insurance for LIC, SBI, PNB, MetLife, HDFC? Can you sell it for anyone? Or is it that you have to sell only for one? What about insurance? Would you be selling it for any number of products? or would you be selling it for only one? So the answer is, let me see, what are you saying? No limit. Insurance. Somebody is answering 2. It's not 2. It's again no limit. Insurance also no limit. Both are without any limit. Earlier, some 10-15 years back, at that time there was a rule that insurance of only one company you used to sell. Means when I was working in retail banking, at that time there was a rule that we could sell only one company insurance. But now it's nothing. You can sell any number of companies, any insurance, you can sell it. Same as mutual fund. Okay? No limit now. Banks aggressively build up their retail asset portfolios to expand the business. As retail assets are one of the best dash drivers in the bank. So growth in business attacks the competition in the market, revenue, and all of the above. So banks are best in what? In retail banking. Why all the banks are going for retail banking now? You check, every bank is focusing on retail banking. Why? The reason is, number one, very important one. Retail banking has less number of NPA, less NPA, very important factor. Less NPA. Okay, this is the only main reason why all the banks are focusing on retail banking now. So growth, attack the competition, revenue, all of the above. What is the answer? It is D. Very good. D. All of the above. All of the above. D. All of the above. Everyone, all of the above. D is the answer. So everyone, kindly share this video with others. Share it with your friends. Like the video. How many of you are watching? Like the video. Everyone fast. Like the video. Like the video and share it with your friends. Let's make this count of 521 to 600. First, let's make smaller targets. Let's make the target of 600. Let's make this view count as 600. Share it with your friends. Share it in your social media groups. All of them must benefit from this. Next one. Assertion. Now see this. Two things are given. One is assertion and second is reason. Assertion and reason. Okay? The ratio of gross earning to overall revenue or net margin is a useful indicator for assessing profitability. Okay? The ratio of gross earning to overall revenue or net margin is a useful indicator for assessing profitability. And reason, ratio of gross earning to overall revenue or net margin is insufficient to evaluate the company's financial well-being. Using a basic dollar amount of profit, it is essential to make net margin ratio into account. Take net margin ratio into account. So now, first is the statement correct? Assertion means statement. Is the assertion or statement correct? Is the assertion or statement correct? Firstly, you tell me. Assertion is correct. Ratio of gross earning to overall revenue or net margin is a useful indicator. So that is correct. So A is correct. Means assertion is correct. Now what about the reason? Ratio of gross earning to overall revenue or net margin is insufficient to evaluate company's financial well-being. Now that is wrong. That is wrong, isn't it? So it is look at this word insufficient. Look at this word insufficient. Is it that your ratio is insufficient? No, it will give you the idea, complete idea of your bank. See, this is one parameter. Of course, there are various other parameters. One of them is this, but this is not insufficient. So A is correct, R is wrong. Okay? So A is correct. What is this? net margin insufficient to evaluate the company's well-being using a basic dollar amount. It is essential to take net margin ratio. See this. A is correct. Okay. Assertion A is correct. But what about R? R is incorrect. A is correct. So what the answer is? Is it D or B? D or B? D or B? It is essential to take the net margin. And what are we seeing over here? Gross earning to overall or net margin is a useful indicator. D is the answer because these two statements are crossing each other. Here I am saying ratio of gross earning to overall revenue or net margin, both I am taking, is a useful indicator. And then I am saying gross earning to net margin is insufficient. So these two are crossing each other. Okay. So here the answer will be this. R is incorrect and A is correct. Assertion is correct. Okay. D will be the answer. Everyone like the video? Among the below mentioned statements, which of the following is not correctly matched? Not correctly matched. Focus on the question. What is asked? Is it true asked or is it asked false? Is it correctly matched asked or is it asked not correctly matched? Focus on the question properly. So now, first stage of PLC is known as introduction phase. The final stage of PLC is called as decline stage. PH, predominantly horizontally organized model, is most product oriented with common customer information for some products. And that is false. Now look at this. This is false, mentioned as false. For designing retail banking products and services, customers can be broadly grouped together based on their need pyramids. And that is again false. So, which one is not correct? Customers can be broadly grouped together based on their need pyramids, and that is false. For designing retail banking products and services, yeah. Common customer information for some products. And that is false. Yeah. So what is the answer? I'll give you E answer also. E. C and D. C and D. I'll give you answer E also. C and D. Good evening, Sachin. C. Answer E also I am giving. C and D. Check this now. C and D. This is really tricky one. This is really tricky. See, first two are correct. This is correct, true. This is true, but I want false. Okay? So, introduction phase, this is correct. Decline phase, this is correct. Third one, look at it. PH, organized model, is mostly product oriented with common customer information for some products. That is true. That is true. Meaning this statement is true. Okay? This statement is true. But what do you want? Not correctly matched. So this is not correctly matched because it's false. The answer over here should have been true. So this is not correctly matched. What about this last one? For designing retail banking products and services, customers can be grouped, broadly grouped together based on their need pyramids. Need pyramids means what? Maslow's hierarchy. Now these two terms you need to understand. These two terms you need to understand. Okay? So answer is, what is the answer? See this, D is also true. This is also true. True. This is also true. So these two are incorrectly matched. These two are incorrectly matched. Answer is E, C and D. Because, see this, retail banking products and services, customers can be broadly grouped together based on the need pyramids. Need pyramid is an important parameter for you. And this also predominantly horizontally organized, very important parameter for you. What is it? Chalo, let me take this point. Let's discuss this point, very important point. Okay? Let me bring in a blank slide, because this is very important for you to understand. If you understand this, tomorrow you will definitely get one question on it. Tomorrow you will definitely get a question on it. So let's discuss this. See this. First we'll discuss the models. Horizontal model, vertical model, predominantly horizontal model, predominantly vertical model. These four models we'll discuss. See this. Horizontal, vertical, predominantly horizontal. I write PH now, PH and PV, predominantly vertical model. These are the four models used for delivery purpose, delivery of your services in banking. These are the four models. So what are the peculiarities of these models? Horizontally organized model is always product oriented. Product means data sharing, customer data sharing is 0% over here. 0% customer data sharing among various products. What do you mean by this? Home loan customer will not be known to the personal loan customer. Means home loan customer database will not be shared with the personal loan team. Personal loan data will not be shared with the savings account team. Savings account will not share the data with home loan, personal loan, anyone. They will share the data among themselves only. Product oriented. They will share the data among themselves only. Nowhere else will they share the data. So this is horizontally product oriented, very dangerous. Never ever any bank should follow this. Second is vertical. Customer oriented. Customer. This is the best model. This is the best model. Here 100% data is shared among various products. Means home loan customer data will be known to the savings account. Savings account data will be known to the home loan, personal loan, car loan, everyone. Common customer database. So what happens? You can cross-sell a lot. Cross-selling is very, very important in banking. Suppose if somebody is a savings account customer, you need to sell other products to the same customer. Then only your bank will be profitable. Every customer needs to have minimum 6 products in your banking. Kindly note. Pay attention to whatever I am saying. Every customer needs to have 6 products of your bank. 6 products means one customer should have savings, home loan, personal loan, some mutual fund, insurance, something. 6 products if the customer has, then the customer is profitable for the bank. Kindly pay attention. Okay? Got it? Now what about PH? Predominantly horizontally organized. See this. In PH it is some part. Means 30% data is shared. 30% over here. In PV it is 70%. It is shifting. Okay? So main are these two models. Some data is shared, some data, majority data is not shared among various products. PV, major data is shared, only some is remaining. Stages, थोड़ा सा प्यार हुआ है, थोड़ा है बाकी. थोड़ा सा प्यार हुआ है, थोड़ा है बाकी. These are the two, PH and PV. Okay? Now next one. What was it? Second one. This was related to Maslow's hierarchy. See this, need pyramid. This also you need to understand. Need pyramid. See, there will be a question on this need pyramid. Be sure about it. Be sure about this part. Question will be there, and need pyramid question will be there. What are the need pyramids? See this. First is every human being is first at the lowest level, lowest physiological level. We call it physiology. Physiology. So this is hand to mouth. Hand to mouth means I'll earn today, I'll spend today. Daily wages, you see those guys on the roads, those who work for the road construction, they daily earn daily, spend daily. They never invest. Physiology, hand to mouth. After that, a bit higher, then the level comes safety. We are among those. We at the branch level are mainly among those. If you are new in the job, for first 5 years you are in this category, safety. What happens over here? You earn and you save something. You have some money for saving also. Safety. Then you have social. Now you have spent around 10 years, 15 years in banking. So now you have become senior banker. So social, you need some prestige. Others say, sir, they respect you. Then this is social, and at that time you feel, अरे यार मेरे पास अभी कार होनी चाहिए. Car is required, भाई. So you buy one car. Social. Then what happens? You spend 20 years in the banking, and then you get promoted. Means some earlier only, not 20 years. You will get promoted earlier only. So you get promoted, and let's say you become general manager or chief manager. Then you come to the esteem level. Esteem. So here what will you say? Esteem. Oh, I am the CGM, chief general manager. So now this car, this was what? Suzuki. Small Suzuki car. Alto I had. Alto. Now I am chief general manager. Leave this. I'll buy new Mercedes or some big car. Creta, something like this. So this is a senior person. I had 1 BHK flat over here, 2 BHK flat, bungalow, esteem. Then last one is your actualization. In actualization, what happens? You have retired. You have retired. Then at that time you understand. In retired stage you understand everything is same. Let it be you be the general manager, let it be you clerical level, let it be you at any level. You feel everything is same. So these are the 5 levels. These are the 5 levels in human being, and this is known as need pyramid. Now what will you sell to the customer? See, how will you sell? So suppose if I ask you, now let me ask you one question. Suppose if I ask you to Jan-Dhan account. So which category will you sell the Jan-Dhan account? Will you sell it to physiology, safety, social, esteem or actualization? If I say Jan-Dhan account, where will you sell it? To whom will you sell it? Jan-Dhan account. Will you sell it to physiology or safety or social or esteem or actualization? Correct? You will sell it to physiology, lowest level. Lowest, correct? Lowest level, correct. If I ask you, okay, daily wages, very good Ganesh, very good Sachin, all of you. So if I ask you, I want to sell insurance with the premium of 50,000 per year. Insurance with the premium of 50,000 per year. So whom will you sell? Will you sell it to physiology, safety or social or esteem or actualization? Or let's say 1 lakh. 1 lakh per year. Premium is 1 lakh per year. Whom will you sell it to? This or this guy. 1 lakh per year premium. Yes, whom will you sell it to? Premium of 1 lakh. 1 lakh premium, safety? No, safety won't take this. Safety means what? Just above. Safety guy will not take 1 lakh premium. Who will take 1 lakh premium? 1 lakh premium will be taken by esteem. This guy, rich guy. Social can also take this. Social or esteem, both of them. Both of them can take it. Social or esteem. Okay? They can take it. Suppose if I tell you to sell pension plan or retirement products. I am telling you to sell retirement products. Whom will you sell to? Retirement. Old man savings account, old man this, all these accounts. Senior citizens. So whom will you sell it to? Yes, whom will you sell it to? Senior citizens. Who is retired over here? In this, who is retired? Actualization. Okay? Actualization. This person is retired. So now you got the concept, everyone. Let's move ahead. My basic logic was you must understand the concept. So now let's move ahead. Numerical on rent calculation. Again an important numerical. Very important. Okay? Again, it will be asked partly, not fully. But it is there in your books also. A new building stands on a plot consisting of 10 lakhs, costing 10 lakhs. Construction cost is rupees 20 lakhs. So plot cost is 10 lakhs and what construction cost is 20 lakhs. Expected returns are 5% on land cost and 8% on construction cost. Okay? Pay attention. Big numerical. Expenses. Annual repairs are 0.5% of the cost of construction. Read this. 0.5% of the cost of construction. Other outgoings are what? 30% of the gross rent and coefficient of sinking fund. That is 0.005 of construction cost. So these are the three outgoings given. See, expenses means what? These are the outgoings. The money is going out. So these are my expenses. These three. Okay? These are my expenses. So now what I have to do? Find the annual rent which I have to charge to the customer. What is the annual rent I will be taking from that customer? Can anyone solve this? Try this. Try to solve this. Try to solve this. Try to solve this, everyone. See, divide this problem into two parts. Divide this problem into two parts. Number one, what I want. What I want. And number two, what I have. What I am getting. So divide it into two parts. Let's solve this. Okay? Let's solve it. Okay? So now, new building stands on the plot costing 10 lakhs. So, land cost is what? 10 lakhs. Construction cost is what? 20 lakhs. Okay? What is the return I want? 5% on land cost and 8% on construction cost. That's what I want. So do it, calculations, do it fast. So now let's write down what I want. See, we'll divide it into two parts. Want. We'll divide it into two parts. What I want. Want. Okay? So what do I want? I want 5% on 10 lakhs land cost. So 5% into 10 lakhs. Do it. 5% into 10 lakhs. No, this is different. I think so, Vishal. Hmm. No, this is different. This is separate question. I think so, na? This we didn't do it yesterday. Okay? So 5% on 10 lakhs. Let's do it. So 5% into 10 lakhs. And second one is what? 8% into 20 lakhs. Right? 10 and 20, no? 5 and 8. Okay? So now what is the answer? So 5% on 10 lakhs. Everyone? What is the answer? So 10 lakhs, my God, very big figure here, into 0.05. So 50,000 over here, 50,000, and this is 8 to the 16, 1,60,000. 1.60K, right? 160, right? 8 to the 16, yeah. So what is the answer? 210 lakhs, 2.10 lakhs, no? Yeah. So lakhs, right? So 50,000, so 0.5 and this 1.6, correct. So 2.10 lakhs. Everyone getting this? 2.10 lakhs, correct. So this is what I want. And now what we'll be doing is what I get, actual. So actually what am I getting? We have not done this numerical, Vishal. We have not done it yesterday. I remember. This I literally kept it for today. This was not done yesterday. So what am I getting now? See, I am getting the rent. See, what is given? I'll be getting this rent. Calculate the annual rent. So let this annual rent be R. This is what I'll be getting. So what I get now? I get R. Okay, R. Let the annual rent be R. But out of this rent, now this is annual. See, write it. Annual. Annual rent. Okay. But out of this, what is happening now? Out of this, see, all these costs are going out. 0.5% of the construction cost. So what is construction cost? 20 lakhs. So 0.5% into 20 lakhs, that is going out. So out, first write what is going out. So out is what? Out. 0.5% into 20 lakhs. So get the answer. Second one, what is going out? Other outgoings are 30% of the gross rent. Other outgoings, 30% of the gross rent. So 0.3, 30%, look at this, it means 30.3. 30% means 0.3. So 0.3 into R, rent. So that is equal to 0.3 R. What is the answer for this? 5 to the 10. 0.5, 1% is what? 20,000? Yeah. So 10,000. This will be 10,000. Right? And third one is what? Sinking fund. 0.05 on construction cost. So construction cost is 20 lakhs and 0.005. So 0.005 into construction cost. So 0.005 into 20 lakhs. So this will be same again. See, this and this is same. So again it will be 10,000. So what is my total out? What is going out? Total. Total going out is what? 20,000 plus 0.3 R. Sachin, just check this. 20,000. Sachin. Okay? 20,000. So 10 plus 10, 20. 20,000 plus 0.3 R. Right? This is my, everything is going out. Right? Correct? So everything is going out is 20,000. So now what is the actual rent then? Actual rent, what I am getting? Net rent. Net is what? R minus whatever is going out. So 20,000 plus 0.3 R. See this, R minus 20,000 plus 0.3 R. Are you getting this, everyone? Right? R minus 20,000 plus 0.3 R. So solve it now. Solve it. So remove the brackets. So R minus, now I'll directly solve this. R minus 0.3 R minus 20,000. 20k I'll write it. Okay? I'll write it 20k. So what is the answer? 0.7 R minus 20k. 0.7 R minus 20k. Right? What is my net rent now? 0.7 R minus 20k. Are you getting this? 0.7 R minus 20k. Everyone should get the same answer. Are you getting it? 0.7 R minus 20k. Getting it? Everyone got this? Type yes if you got it. Okay? So next. Now what will I do? What should I do now? In this, what should I do? What I want and what is actual. I'll equate them. So 2.1, 2,10,000. This is what I'm having. Equals to 0.7 R minus 20,000. 2,10,000 equals to 0.7 R, okay, minus 20,000. Okay, so what are you getting? What will you be getting now? Yes, what are you getting? Let's try this. So now solve it. Take them on the other side. So 2,30,000 equals to 0.7 R. 2,30,000 equals to 0.7 R. So now 2,30,000, what is R then? R equals to 2,30,000 upon 0.7. So what are you getting? 2,30,000 upon 0.7. Okay, so what are you getting? $2,30,000 divided by 0.7. So I'm getting 328,571. 328,571. This is my annual rent. 328,571. This is my annual rent. Annual per year. So now if I want per month, divided by 12. Okay. So that will be the answer for per month if they ask you in exam. If they ask you annual, keep it annual. Or, so this case study, generally it is for 5 marks, but now what will happen? You don't have 5 marks case study. So they will divide this something like this. They will give you only half part, 2 marks. So what is the expected rent? So this much. Or they will give you this part. What is the actual rent I am getting? So this part, R minus all these outgoings. This will be given. Generally, these 2 questions will be asked to you. They won't ask you the actual rent over here. Because then it becomes a 5 marks case study. So remember, you need to understand how to find out what I want as a return and what I am getting as a return. You need to understand this. Okay? Got it? Yeah. Division is 27,380 per month. Correct, Madhu? Okay, 27,380 per month. That is also right. So now, next, everyone done with this? Everyone done with this? So now, what we'll do? What is the time? 7:18. We'll take a break of 5 minutes or 10 minutes because two heavy numericals have been solved. Okay? So we'll take a break of 10 minutes. Break of 10 minutes. We'll take a break of 10 minutes and then we'll come back. Okay? You also have some tea, coffee. Okay? Tea, coffee. You also have it. Chalo. Everyone, let's start again. Again. So everyone had your some, I would say, dinner right now. Okay. Everyone had your some other. One second. Had your dinner? Had your dinner, everyone? Or had something to munch, isn't it? Not dinner exactly. You can't have dinner right now, isn't it? Except for those like me who follow specific diet. Okay? Specific diet is followed. Let me see. Everything is okay. Voice is okay. Let me see. Comments. Voice okay. Voice okay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. Let's move on then. Parabanking means, what is parabanking? Now there are two words over here which will come to an exam. Either it can come as a parabanking or it can come as a ancillary banking. See, both of them roughly the same. Ancillary. What is parabanking or what is ancillary services? Now kindly note, parabanking means selling the products which are not the core products of the bank. It means selling the products which are not the core products of the bank. Okay? What do you mean by this? Not the core products. So which are the core products of the bank? Core products of the bank are your CASA, means assets and liabilities. Core products of the bank are assets and liabilities, right? So your assets and your liabilities means your deposits, your saving current FD and your loans. But what are ancillary then? Ancillary means selling these insurance, mutual fund, even locker is an ancillary service. Locker is also an ancillary service. So it means selling the products of hiring locker cabinets, selling mutual funds, selling life insurance covers and selling B and C. Now see this. I told you both are same, but there is one difference. One difference is there. In ancillary services, lockers are included. Locker is a part of ancillary service. But locker is not a part of parabanking. Parabanking includes mutual fund and insurance. Means other than locker. Locker is considered as a part of banking but ancillary. But parabanking means totally different products. So the answer is D, B and C. Other you'll say, sir, where is locker? Locker is a part of ancillary service but not a part of parabanking service. Okay? Parabanking means not at all, which is not in the premise of the branch. Insurance, mutual fund, these are separate companies. Selling like, for example, third-party products, others. So those are also a part of that only. Okay? Next. Which of the following is or are not the value-added services offered with ATM debit cards with retail banking? Not the value-added services offered with the ATM debit cards. Built-in accident insurance as a group facility, add-on life health cover, mutual fund investments. So which are not the value-added products. Banks don't give these products. Firstly, what is this? What is this? This is basically, yesterday I had taken this concept, generic product, expected product, augmented product, and last one is what? Augmented and potential. Okay? So expected, first one is generic. First one is generic. Okay? Generic. Then expected, then augmented, And last one is potential. Right? So here when we are talking of giving value-added services along with debit card, what are we talking? We are talking of something free. What is given freely? So freely given is accident insurance cover is given free. Kindly note. Many banks are giving this free now. Means you open a savings account with us and life insurance, not life, general health insurance free for 1 year. Okay? Is a parabanking. No, it's a parabanking, Ganesh. It's a parabanking. Even for HDFC Bank, HDFC Life is a parabanking. It's not a banking product. Okay? See, even if you are in SBI and selling SBI Life, then also it's a parabanking. Okay? So now, here accident insurance, yes, augmented. Add-on life health cover, augmented. Mutual fund investment, that is never given. So this is out. So 3, where is it? Only 3. Only 3, correct? For education loan, banks follow a policy prescribed by Ministry of HRD, Government of India. Policy details formulated by RBI. Model education loan scheme of IBA. Loan policy framed by them without taking into account any instruction from RBI, government or IBA. So, which is the policy followed by the banks for education loan? A policy prescribed by Ministry of HRD, or is it RBI, or is it IBA, or own? Think. Which one? Which one? It is. Many of you are answering B because RBI. What about others? Yes? What about others? It is? The answer is C, IBA. Answer is C. A model education loan scheme of IBA, Indian Banking Association. The policy followed is of them. The rules and regulations are of RBI, but policy of is given by IBA. Kindly note. Again, loan scheme of IBA. Which of them is not correct? Not. Loans and securities are banks' assets and are used to provide most of the bank's income. Loans and securities are banks' assets and are used to provide most of the bank's income. A bank must also keep separate account, loan loss reserves to cover possible losses when the borrowers cannot repay the loan. Loan loss reserve. A money held in the loan loss reserve account cannot be counted as revenue. So whatever I have kept it as a loan loss reserve cannot be counted as revenue. Banks have to keep funds in their accounts with RBI in the form of CRR and SLR, and bank will get interest on CRR from RBI. Which one of them is not correct? Now this you must know it by now. By now all of you must know the answer for this. Everyone track it, check it fast. Share it with your friends. Yes? Check it, share it with your friends. Like the video. Correct. D is the answer. D. D is the answer. Okay? D is the answer. Bank do not get any interest on CRR. Bank does not get any interest on CRR. Remaining all are correct. Loans and securities or banks assets are used to provide most of the bank's income. Bank's income, how do you get the bank's income? Bank's income is NII. How do you get NII? Yesterday we did this, NII. Loan interest minus deposit interest. Loan interest minus deposit interest, that is your NII. Kindly note. Loan interest, so this is your basically income. Bank must keep a separate loan loss reserve account. Definitely you have to keep it. Loan loss reserve. Money held in loan loss reserve cannot be counted as revenue because it's a separate provision made. You can't keep it as you can't show it as a profit in your balance sheet. Okay? So this is incorrect. Not correct is this one. Among the following, which of the following is or are not among the fundamental ingredients of effective marketing mix? Effective marketing mix. Now we come to P's of marketing. Marketing mix. What are the P's? Module C. Module C. What are the P's of marketing? What are the P's of marketing? Chalo, let's do this. Let me see. Yeah. Kindly note, if you are in the product marketing, if you are in the product marketing, there are 4 P's. Product, price, place, promotion. For product marketing, you have 4 P's. Product, price, place, promotion. 4 P's of marketing. This is a marketing mix. 4 P's of marketing. If you are in services marketing, services means bank, hospital, insurance service, then doctor service, all these, CA. Services you have 7 P's. 4 plus 3. So what are the 3? People, process and physical evidence. People, process and physical evidence. These are the 7 P's of marketing. So kindly note, in P's of marketing means there are 7 P's of marketing in banking. Okay? There are 7 P's of marketing in banking. Got it, everyone? There are 7 P's of marketing. Persistence is not one of them. Product, people, process, these are, it's there, but persistence is not there. So you have to remember these 7. Out of these 7, definitely you'll get a question on 2 of them. Definitely. Product, price, place, promotion, people, physical evidence and process. Very important parts, process also. Okay? Next. Which of the following is correct? Correct. Huh? NEFT operates on DNS principle. Statement number 1. Statement number 2. NEFT can be used by people without having an account number to transfer funds. Without having an account number to transfer funds. Which of them is correct? You want a correct one. Yes? Which of them is correct? Yeah, P is price, correct, Ganesh. Product, price, place, promotion. Now, answer this. NEFT acts on DNS principle. What is DNS principle? What is DNS? DNS principle means, what is DNS? Yes. How many of you? Fast. How many of you? DNS principle. Which of them is correct? Is statement 1 correct or statement 2 correct or both are wrong or both are correct? Yes? So kindly note, DNS means deferred net settlement. deferred net settlement. This is called as DNS principle. Okay? Deferred net settlement. It's settlement. Deferred net settlement. What do you mean by this? What is this? You know this. You all know this. This we call it batch processing. Batch processing. We process NEFT on batch processing system. Okay? Batch processing system. What is batch processing? Suppose if I give you an NEFT at 11:05 AM. If I give you an NEFT at 11:05 AM, when will it be processed in the system? Can anyone tell me? If I give you the NEFT at 11:05 AM, means in the afternoon. So when will it be processed? Correct. 48 batches, 24 hours. Every half an hour it is there. Very good. Every half an hour it is there. But now you tell me this answer. 11:05. When will you process this 11:05? You will process it at 11:30. Even if I give you at 11:10 also, then also 11:30. Anything at 11:30. Okay, so this is half an hour batch. This is called as DNS, batch processing. So statement 1 is correct. What about statement 2? What about statement 2? It's an half an hour batch. Who's saying 1 hour? It's an half an hour batch. Always remember, those, all you guys, kindly remember it's half an hour batch. So 11 to 11:30 will be processed at 11:30. 11:30 to 12 will be processed at 12. It's an half an hour batch. It's not 1 hour batch. Okay? So next. Statement 2. NEFT can be used by people without having an account number to transfer funds. Is this true? NEFT can be used by people who are not having the account number. Can you do it? Means if I don't have an account number, I come to your branch. Now pay attention. I don't have an account with you. I come to your branch and tell you, sir, NEFT karna hai. Some 30,000 rupees NEFT karna hai. Can I do it? I don't have an account with you. I don't have an account with you. And I want to transfer funds using NEFT. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, yes, you can do it. This is also true. Up to 50,000, I can do NEFT from your bank without having an account with you. Up to 50,000, I can do NEFT from your bank without having an account with you. Kindly note, correct. Who's this? Harini Gayatri, very good. Without account, it is possible. Without account, it is possible. Without account, it is possible to NEFT, to do NEFT up to 50,000. It is same as DD. NEFT is same as DD. You can use this NEFT without account for transferring the funds. Okay? You can use. Kindly note, those who are saying no, kindly pay attention. It is yes. I can do it up to 50,000. Don't get confused. Okay? Don't get confused. I can do it in cash. Okay? I can do it in cash. So both are correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Next. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, needs may be broadly classified as physiological, safety, social, urgent. Now this you must know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one of them? Is the answer A, B, C or D? How do we classify the Maslow's hierarchy? Just now I gave you need pyramid. Need pyramid I gave you, correct? Correct. C. C. Correct. It is C. Okay. There is nothing called as urgent need. There is nothing called as urgent need. Right? Physiological, safety, social, esteem, and actualization. Just now we did it, isn't it? What do we call a situation when the lender has a charge against movable security which is not in lender's possession, against a movable security which is not in lender's possession? So what do you call it? What do you call it? Correct. Who's this? Gayatri. Very good. It is hypothecation. Movable. Movable security is hypothecation. Movable security is hypothecation. Immovable security is mortgage. Immovable security is mortgage. There are 5 types. Kindly note 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fifth one is? Which is the fifth one? Fifth one is, I'll write it over here. Can anyone tell me which is the fifth one? 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 Everyone? Yesterday I took this part. Yesterday in marathon I have taken this part. Okay, mortgages, various types of mortgages were taken. Assignment, very good. Assignment. Kindly note, one question is surely there tomorrow. One question is surely there tomorrow on these 5. 1 or 2, definitely. Whenever you have a mortgage, it means immovable property, house. Okay? Whenever you have hypothecation, it means movable property, car, vehicle. Okay? That is movable. Pledge. Pledge means it is a stock or some goods which are kept in the receipt, in the custody with somebody. Warehouse, pledge. These three are for goods. Always remember, these 3 are for goods and these 2 are for documents. Lien is against your own FD. Lien is against your own FD and assignment is against the other documents, LIC policy, Kisan Vikas Patra, other company documents. That is assignment. Got it? So remember, there are 5 and there are 5 and these 5 will be asked to in exam, sure in exam. Out of these 5, 2 will be sure in exam. Mostly they will ask you on this lien and assignment. Mostly this is because this is the flavor of nowadays banking. Everyone is planning to give this. And one more they will ask you, pledge. Why pledge? Because right now gold loan is done pledge. Gold loan is done pledge. Whenever you take a gold loan, you do a pledge. Gold loan is a flavor of today's banking. All the banks are giving gold loan. Everyone is giving gold loan only. Right? So that's why this. Next. The cost of two-wheeler is 70,000 and is purchased and its salvage value is 10,000 at the end of 6 years. The amount of depreciation on the two-wheeler on the second year under SLM is. Now what is SLM and what is this? Straight line method. So what is the answer for this straight line method? Do it fast. Everyone do it fast. Straight line. Okay. So straight line method. How do you solve straight line method problem? Straight line method, how do you solve it? Yes. solving a straight line method, you have to follow on basic. What are the basics you have to follow? Which one? Let's solve. I'll give you first the clarity regarding straight line and WDV. You have two methods. In RBWM, you have only two methods. You don't have that in your accounts you had now? What that sum of years, accelerated depreciation, nothing is there. Only two methods. So what is the difference? Under straight line, SLM and WDV, what is the difference? The difference is number one, depreciation amount. Depreciation amount is always constant. Constant. Here it is changing. Changing. Okay? Depreciation amount in straight line method is always constant. Okay? And in WDV it's always changing. Depreciation percentage. Percentage. It is changing over here. Changing. And here it is constant. Here it is constant. Understand the difference. Okay? Understand the difference. Depreciation percentage in SLM is changing. Depreciation percentage in WDV is always constant. Third one, salvage value. Salvage value. It will always match. It will always match in straight line. And here it will never match. Not match. In WDV, it will never match. These are the three basic points of depreciation. If you remember these three basic points, you will definitely be able to solve the question. And again I am saying, tomorrow you will see the question on straight line and WDV. Tomorrow you will definitely see the question. And if you remember these basics, those who remember these basics will be able to solve it. So kindly remember this without fail. Okay? Using sum of digits. Yeah, correct. In AFM you have many methods. In AFM you have straight line, WDV, sum of digits, then your sum of years, accelerated depreciation, double depreciation. You have many methods in AFM. Here you have only two methods. Straight line and WDV. That's it. So don't worry about other methods over here. Only two methods. Okay? So now how to solve this? For solving this, kindly remember, say these basics you remember. Firstly, all of you should remember these basics. Now how to solve this? For solving this, say this depreciation equals to cost minus salvage upon life. Cost minus salvage upon life. This is known as depreciation amount. What is the cost? 70,000. So 70K minus 10,000. 10K. Salvage means remaining value. What is salvage? Salvage means whatever is remaining at the end. When I sell the property in scrap or at the end. So whatever I get is the salvage value. Upon life. What is life? 6 years. 6. So 60 upon 6, 10,000. 10K is my depreciation amount. 10K is my depreciation amount. Okay? Got it, everyone? Got it? Now one question I'll ask you. Chalo, you are able to solve this 10,000. One question I'll ask you now. One difficult one. Can you give me the percentage of depreciation for the first year? Can you give me the depreciation percentage for the first year in using straight line method? Percentage I want. I want percentage of depreciation using in the first year. Only in the first year. Who can give me depreciation percentage in the first year? Depreciation percentage in the first year. First year. No, not 10%. Not 10%, Sachin. 14.2. No, no 14.2. No 14.2. No 14.2. No 10. Answer is very simple. What is the answer? Everyone. That's why I said, remembering, see, don't by heart the things. Understand the concept. That's why I focus on concept. Because concept is the king. If you understand the concept, everything is easy. Kindly note, depreciation percentage equals to, where will I write it? Depreciation percentage equals to, pay attention everyone. Everyone pay attention. 100 upon life. Very simple formula. 100 upon life. Now you remember it throughout your life. Depreciation percentage is 100 upon life. What is life? 6 years. What? 100 upon 6? 16.66. 16.6, right? 16.66%. Got it? 16.66%. Very good, Sachin. 16.66. Mano, very good. 100 upon life. Kindly note. Again, 100 upon. This formula you must never forget it. In WDV, kindly note this. See this. This 100 upon life is throughout the period. 100 upon life is over here. And in straight line, it is only for the first year. In straight line, this answer is only valid for the first year. In WDV, it is valid for the whole life. Again, got it? Banking products like special term deposit products, term insurance products, second housing loan, improvement home decor loans comes under which category of the following needs? Now this you should answer. Social safety, social needs, esteem needs, self-actualization needs. See, the trick over here is, trick over here means the hint over here, hint. Second housing loan, this is the hint. Second housing, who will buy? Means I am having one house, I am buying another house. Who will buy this? Safety? Security? No. Social, he can, but not that much, because social person is a bit richer, but not very rich. Esteem. Esteem person will buy this. Esteem. Esteem person will buy this. Actualization person can buy, but he will not buy with the loan because he is a retired person. He'll say, no, no, यार लोन नहीं चाहिए अभी मुझे बंद करो लोन. अब मेरी उम्र हो गई 60-65, अब मुझे लोन नहीं चाहिए. He will not buy loans, but esteemed person will get loans. Okay? Got it? Esteem needs. Clear everyone? A company purchases machinery for 2 lakhs. The estimated useful life is 10 years. Salvage value is 20,000. The expected annual interest rate on sinking fund is 6%. Calculate the annual sinking fund payment. Try this. Everyone try this. Chalo, let's solve. Try this. Let me see how many of you are trying it. Try it fast. After this session, I am having another session of Chalisa. Okay? Another session of Chalisa also. I am having another session of Chalisa. I'll give you the timing. 1 second. I'll give you the timing of Chalisa. The Chalisa timings, because we are having the Chalisa also. By the time you answer this, try this everyone. Try this. Yeah. Chalisa timings. Okay. So now, what is the answer? What is the answer? Yes? Chalo, let's solve. Let's solve. Kindly note, yesterday also I think so I told you, sinking fund and future value problems are same. I'll write it over here again. Tomorrow you should never make a mistake on sinking fund problem. Depreciation and sinking fund surely are there in the exam. So sinking fund equals to future value. No change. No change. It is same. Sinking fund and future value problems are same. Only slight difference is there. What is the difference? See this. F equals to C into 1 plus R raised to N minus 1 upon R. This is the formula for your future value. In future value problem, you don't know F. In future value problem, F is unknown. And in sinking fund problem, C is unknown. C, find the sinking fund payment. So this is unknown. C is unknown. F is known. Pay attention to this. Otherwise the problem is same. No difference in them. So now let's look at it. F is given as what? 2 lakh rupees machinery purchased. Salvage value is 20,000. So after 10 years, whenever I'll sell this machinery, I'll get 20,000. So after 10 years, again I'll have to buy a new machinery because this will get old. So new machinery I'll have to buy. So that will be costing how much then? 2 lakh minus 20,000. So 80,000, 180. So here F becomes 1,80,000. Okay? Because 20,000 I'll be getting from the machinery sale. Again I'll be requiring 20 lakhs equals to C into, what is this 1 plus R? R is what? Sinking fund is 6% given. So 1 plus 0.06 raised to what is N? 10 years. 10 years minus 1 upon R. Now solve this. Solve this part first. Focus on this part. So C into 1.06 raised to 10. Get the answer. 1.06 raised to 10. By now you must be knowing this. How to solve this? 0.6 raised to 10 minus 1 upon 0.06. Get the answer. Into equal to 9 times. Into equal to 9 times. So what are you getting? What are you getting? Let me see. Shailaja, I'll answer your question. In SLM, depreciation for second year answer. Okay, I'll answer that also. Second year answer I'll give you. So now, what is it? 1.06 into equal to how many times? 9 times. Okay, so 10. Answer, I am getting this answer as 1.79 into equal to when I do it, my answer is 1.79 over here. Okay. So now solve this. 1.79 minus 1. So 0.79. Okay, minus 1. So 0.79. So equals to C into 0.79 upon 0.06. Solve this now. Okay, solve this upon 0.06. So I am getting it as 13.18. So C into 13.18. So now I have to find out C. So C equals to 1,80,000 upon 13.18. 1,80,000 upon 13.18. So what are you getting? 180 upon 13.18. So I'm getting it as 13,657. What are you getting, guys? 13,650. So 13,650. This is my answer. So this much I'll have to invest every year so that I get 1,80,000 at the end. Ganesh is asking, how come I got 1,80,000? See, because how did I get 1,80,000? Because here, after 10 years, what will happen? Imagine, after 10 years, what will happen? This machinery will become old. So I'll have to sell this machinery. I'll have to buy a new machinery. What will be the cost of that machinery? That machinery will be costing me 2 lakh rupees, right? Because this machinery is for 2 lakhs. So after 10 years also it will be costing me 2 lakhs only. Don't consider that time value of money. Forget that. 2 lakh only it will be costing. But I'll be selling this old machine also. So if I'll be selling this old machine, I'll be getting 20,000. So 2 lakh I want, 20,000 I have. How much is remaining? 180. Got it, Ganesh? Got it? Yeah. 2 lakh minus 20,000. Got it? Now, Shailaja, you had asked me one question. In SLM, depreciation for second year. Second year is same. See this. All of you pay attention. In straight line method, what was it? This. Suppose if you ask me the depreciation for next year, second year depreciation amount. So it will be same, 10,000 only, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. All 6 years it will be 10,000. See this. Under SLM, depreciation amount is always constant. Always it is constant. Okay? Got it, Shailaja? Got the answer? Always it is constant. Pay attention. Clear? Okay with it now? Clear? Chalo. Everyone okay with this? Shall we move on now? Next. Okay, chalo, next. This is done. This is done, yeah. Next one. An education loan of maximum what amount is given for studies in India? This is very important now. Very, very important and very difficult one, I'll call it. The most difficult question is this. What is the maximum amount of education loan given in our country? What is the maximum amount of education loan given in our country? Yeah. Yes, what is the maximum amount of education loan? Somebody is answering me 10 lakhs. Yeah, no limit. No limit. This is the answer. Kindly note, pay attention, pay attention. There are two types. Commercial education loans, it is commercial. Commercial. And second is priority sector. PSL, priority sector. Okay? Commercial education loan, no limit. I can give 10 crores of education loan. What's the harm? As far as I have the security, I have the payment power of that customer, why should I worry about it? So no limit over here. What is it about the priority sector? Now who can give me the answer for priority sector? Who can give me the answer for priority sector? Yeah, Sachin. Correct, Sachin. This is what the answer I wanted. Very good. Who can give me the answer for priority sector? Is it 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs? Do you know this 10 lakhs for Indian education, 20 lakhs for foreign education? Do you know this? All this? What is the education loan for Indian education? Low Indian education. If I am studying in our country only. So what is the maximum education loan given? Under priority sector. Under priority sector. Yes. Many of the bankers are still feeling it's 10 lakhs, but it's removed now. Everything is removed now. There is no limit of Indian education, foreign education, nothing. It is simply 25 lakhs. You study in India, you study abroad, you study anywhere. 25 lakhs. Simple. They have made it very clear now. Earlier we had that 10 lakhs for Indian education, 20 lakhs for abroad education. All is gone. 25 lakhs. Simple. Okay? Got it? So, commercial loan, no limit. Priority sector loan, 25 lakhs. Okay? Next. The moratorium period in case of personal loan is, think, moratorium period in case of personal loan is, moratorium period in case of personal loan is, correct, it is, in case of personal loan is, correct, it is, no, Dhananjay, removed, everything is removed now. India 10 lakhs, foreign 25 lakhs, everything is out. Completely blanket, it is 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs blanket. Okay? So now, what is it? 1 month. 1 month is the answer. Actually, this is not a moratorium, but we call it. It's 1 month. Okay? Moratorium period for personal loan is 1 month, means after 1 month you have to pay. What is moratorium period? Actual meaning of moratorium period is the period in which you don't have to pay the EMI. You pay only interest. Moratorium period means the period in which you don't pay the EMI. You pay only interest. Okay? Only interest is paid. Got it? So that is called as moratorium period. Okay, that is called as moratorium period. Got it? Clear? That is called as moratorium period. Next. Personal loans are generally repayable in a period of 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months. Generally, PLs are given for how many years? Yeah, holiday period. Correct, Ganesh. Holiday period. So, generally, you tell me, personal loans are given for what period? 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, 48 months. See, it can be for anything. Kindly note. See, it's not compulsory that it is 12 months only, 48 months only. It's not compulsory. You can have personal loan for any period, but generally it is 36 months, 3 years. Personal loans are generally given for 3 years. Okay, what is this? Replace 5 lakh, salvage value 50,000. This is same, so we'll skip this. Company sets up a sinking fund to replace equipment costing 5 lakhs with a 5 years useful life and a salvage value 50,000. Half yearly sinking fund. See, now in this numerical, there is a slight change over here. If you get this, such problem, if you get it in the exam, what should you do? Half yearly, pay attention. Half yearly means R will be divided by 2, N will be multiplied by 2. So N is 5 into 2, R is 7 upon 2. Yesterday we did this. This concept we have clarified yesterday in Maha Marathon. Kindly watch it everyone, Maha Marathon. Okay? Kindly watch it everyone. So, this remaining problem is same, sinking fund. F equals to C into 1 plus R raised to N minus 1 upon R. So F equals to, you can solve this. F is given as 4,50,000. 5 lakh minus 50,000, 450. C you don't know. R you know, 3.5%. N you know, 10. Solve this. You must get this answer as 11.731. If you are trying, try it everyone. Try it fast. I'll wait for 1 minute if you want. But try it fast. You must get this answer, 11.731. Everyone must, because this is a practice session. See, here we are in the practice match. Right? Here we are in the practice match. So, you are in the practice match over here. Here, if you do the mistakes, it's acceptable. But in exam, if you do the mistakes, it's not acceptable at all. You can do the mistakes over here, but not in the exam. Kindly note. You can do the mistakes over here, but not in the exam. Okay? Are you getting it? 11.731? Everyone? Are you getting it? 11.731? $38 you are getting? Let me see. $38,360. Let me see. 4,50,000, 450, 1, 2, 3 divided by, what is it? 11.731, 11.731. 38,359. Correct. Correct. 38,359. Okay. In SLM method, what is the percentage in the second year? Acha, Ramya, you wanted. Now look at this, everyone. Pay attention. Very good question is asked. What is the straight line in straight line method? This one, this. What is the percentage of depreciation in second year? In straight line method. Straight line method, second year. What is the percentage of depreciation? Can anyone give me? Percentage of depreciation in the second year. First year it was easy, 100 upon life. 6 years was there, divided, you got it. In the second year, can anyone give me? Percentage of depreciation in the second year. Correct. Very good question, Ramya. Let me see who can give me. I'll give you all the answers for second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year. Correct. It is 20%, Sachin. Very good. See, how do you do? See, Ramya, others also. Pay attention, others also. Life, it is same formula, 100 upon life. But what is the life remaining in the second year? First it was 6 years. Now 1 year is gone. So how many years are remaining? 5 years. So 100 upon 5, 20%. If you ask me in the third year, then again 2 years are gone. 6 minus 2, 4. 100 upon 4, 25%. Getting this? Everyone getting this? Yeah. Got it, Ramya? Others also, not only Ramya, other persons also. All of you must get it. All of you must get this. Okay? The concept is very important. The concept is very important. Go on reducing the number of years. That's it. And you'll be able to solve it. So it is 20% in the second year. Third year it is 25%. Fourth year it is, again, 3 years are remaining. Na? So 100 upon 3, 33%. Next year 50% and over. Okay? That's it. In fact, today was the last, this much was for you today. Okay? So now, if anyone has any doubt, you can ask me. See, actually it's over. Okay? So if anyone has any doubt today, means anyone is having some problem, anyone feels something should be done, we can do it in next 10-15 minutes. We can do it in next 10-15 minutes. Anyone wants something which you can type it in the comment section. If you want something, you type it in the comment section. I can give you. See, I've been teaching this subject for many years. So that's why you ask me, I'll give you. Okay? Chalisa timings, 1 second. Let me get the Chalisa timings. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll get the timings also. Hold on. Chalisa timings are 11 p.m. See, we are having two things. One is 11 p.m. Chalisa, 11 p.m. Chalisa, and second is in the morning we are having most important paper, 5:30 a.m. Okay, 5:30 a.m. most important paper. So now, what you wanted, ROA and ROE calculations you wanted. Okay. ROA and ROE calculations, very important ones, and good question you have asked. ROA and ROE calculations, you will definitely have this in your exam tomorrow. Everyone kindly note, those who are not present yesterday I took these calculations, but those who didn't were not there. For you, again I'll take this ROA, ROE calculations. I'll cover full basics. Chalo, full basics will cover. Okay? Full basics will cover on chapter number 3. Branch profitability will cover full chapter. Okay? Yeah, sure. I'll do this. ROA, ROE. I will do it. Okay? ROA, ROE. See, how do we approach this problem actually? Pay attention, everyone. Suppose I'm having loans. Chalo, I'll design this problem. Okay? I'm having loans. What is the loans I'm having? Loans are loans equals to rupees 100 or 100. Deposits equals to rupees 150. Okay? Loans is 100, deposit is 150. Okay? Rate of interest on ROI on loans, both. Chalo, ROI on both equals to 10%. ROI on both is 10%. Okay? ROI on both is 10%. Now what do we want? First we will find out, chalo, few more points I'll give you. Salary equals to 15 rupees. Light bill, electricity bill. Electricity equals to, let's say, how many? 10 rupees. Okay? Now, income, this insurance income equals to, let's say, 40 rupees. Okay, 40 rupees is the insurance income. Now let's calculate. And okay, one more I'll give you. ROE also. Capital. Loan is 100. So let's say take capital as rupees 20. Capital is rupees 20. Okay. So these are the figures given to you. Pay attention, everyone. I'll cover all the parts of this chapter now. All these calculations, all of them. Okay. First, we'll find out NII. NII equals to, who can give me? NII equals to, oh, you're, okay. I'll make this 200. Otherwise, your whole figures will go wrong. I'll make this 200. Loan is 200. Huh? Let's make this loan as 200. Let's make this loan as 200. Otherwise, all the figures will be wrong. 200. So, what is my NII now? Make loan as 200. So, what is my NII now? NII means what? Loan interest minus deposit interest. So, loan interest is what? 200 into 10%. So, 20 rupees. 200 into 10%, 20 rupees. Deposit interest is what? 150 into 10%, 15 rupees. So NII is what? 5 rupees. This is also called as spread. NII is also called as spread. Okay? Yeah. NII is also called as spread. So now we got it. NII answer. NII means very simple. Loan interest minus deposit interest. That is NII. That is spread. Okay. Now what do I want next? Next I want is NIM. So NIM equals to, NIM means what? Net interest margin. What is NII? Net interest income. Write it down. Those who don't know. NII is net interest income. NIM is net interest margin. What is that? NII upon loans. Asset you call it. NII upon asset. So NII is what? 5 rupees. Upon asset is what? 200 rupees. 200 into 100. So it is 2.5%. NIM is 2.5%. All of you getting this? NIM is 2.5%. Getting this? Clear up till now? 2.5%. Clear? Move on. Now next is what now? Let's focus on ROA now. Focus on ROA. For ROA, what is the rule? ROA equals to, see this, ROA. You require net income. Net income divided by loans or asset. Kindly note, whenever you take assets, don't take NPA over here. If NPAs are given, you'll have to subtract them. If NPAs are given, you'll have to subtract them. Okay? If NPAs are given. Here not given, so leave it. So net income. What is net income but? Net income equals to NII plus third party products minus operating expenses. See this. I'll write it over here. Net income equals to NII. What is NII? 5 rupees. 5 plus third party products. What is third party products? Insurance income. 40 rupees plus 40 minus operating expenses. What are the operating expenses? Salary and electricity. 15 and 10. So minus 15 plus 10 is what? 25. Right? Pay attention everyone. 5 is my NII, 40 is my TPP, minus this operating expenses, 15 and 10, 25. Clear everyone? Everyone is getting this concept clear? Okay? Is everyone getting the concept clear over here? Getting the concept? Tomorrow you should not go wrong. Tomorrow you should not go wrong in this. So 45 minus 25, 20 rupees. 20 is my net income, 20. So what is my ROA then? If 20 is my net income, ROA equals to 20 upon 200. 20 upon 200. So it is 10%, right? 10%. It is 10%. Everyone. Okay? Yeah. Assets minus NPA. Correct, Sachin. In NIM also, see, anywhere where you take assets over here, let it be in ROA, let it be in NIM. You have to remove the NPA. Okay, you have to remove the NPA. So ROA is done now 10%. Now ROE. ROE is what? Simple. ROE equals to net income, NI, I'll write it, upon capital. Net income upon capital. Net income upon capital. So now what is net income? We have got it. 20 rupees. 20 upon, what is my capital? Capital is also 20 rupees. So 20 upon 20 into 100. So that is equal to 100%. So ROE is 100%. Got it? ROE is 100%. Correct, Ganesh. Net income upon capital. Definite question tomorrow. Sure question tomorrow. Kindly note everyone. You will definitely get this question in exam. ROA, ROE, NII. Then one more is there. Leverage ratio is there. One more is there. Chalo, good that I remembered. See, there is something called as leverage ratio. They'll ask you leverage ratio also. Suppose if they ask you leverage ratio, what will you do? See, the formula for leverage ratio is like this. ROE equals to ROA into leverage. Leverage. Okay? ROA into leverage. Okay? ROA into leverage. Okay? Leverage ratio. Okay? Kindly remember this. Leverage ratio. So, when you know ROE 100%, when you know ROA, how much it is? 10%. So, leverage will be what? 100% upon 10%. So, leverage will be 10. Leverage ratio is 10. Kindly remember this formula by heart. Tomorrow you will see a numerical on this, simple on this. ROE equals to ROA into leverage. Okay? And what is leverage formula? Actually formula, if you ask, leverage formula is asset upon capital. Yeah. ROE in net income upon capital, net income upon assets, and then asset upon capital. Correct? Yeah. So, asset upon capital. Yeah, net income, this. Correct. See this. Do it here only. ROE means what? Net income upon capital. ROA means what? Net income upon asset. So, net income gets cancelled. Asset goes over here. So, leverage is asset upon capital. Okay? Leverage is asset upon capital. Correct? Remember this formula, ROE equals to ROA into leverage. Okay? ROA into leverage. Ganesh, it's reverse. Asset upon capital. Ganesh, asset upon capital. Okay? Chalo, we'll stop over here today. Correct? We'll stop over here today. At 11 p.m. we are having Chalisa. At 11 p.m. I am having Chalisa. I have taken many numericals in Chalisa. Tomorrow 5:30 we are having most important paper. There also I have covered many important numericals. Do follow. Only one day is there. Take stress for one day. That's it. Once you clear it, done. Okay? Chalo, bye everyone and best of luck. Tomorrow in the paper analysis, do come and tell me. All these questions will be there. All of them. Okay? Bye everyone. Thanks everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching. Okay? Good night.